This conference will now be recorded.
Fine. So we are creating a new company creation process. And then once it is created, and we did setups related to general ledger first. Up to this one, general ledger related topics, we have mapped GL related. Once general ledger related setups are done, then we have mapped AP and ER. AP and ER we have mapped. After that, we have mapped related to item master. That means inventory management, product information management, and then sales and marketing, procurement, sourcing. All these things we have mapped. Then we have created purchase order. First item we have created. Then purchase order, invoice, sales order, invoice we have completed. Okay. Till now, any questions? Anyone has practiced this company creation process? Have you faced any problem, any errors or something? Anyone? Okay. So if in case today and tomorrow, like 2-3 days, it is busy, at least you can try in the weekends. Okay. So every day you need to create a company creation process, and then starting from day 1 to till date, you need to practice till like a starting day means Monday, and the finance team, you are going to learn a lot in the new company. In continuation to this one, there will be a lot you are going to learn. Okay, T&L people, trade and logistics people is very few only. Okay, let me show you what is in trade and logistics, what else you need to do it. Okay, so 34. A minute, let me make big screen, close. So we have created APL. About private limited. Finance, there are many things you are going to learn in continuation, but for T&L, for trade and logistics, so inventory management, collapse all, journal entries, here, items, movement journal. Movement journal we are creating. Let me take duplicate. Okay, if you click on new, this is for inventory journals. Then from the drop down, there is no journal name. So you need to create inventory journal names. For logistics people, they need to create inventory journals. So where we can create not only movement journal, any journals. Look at this one, all journals you need to create. So to create these journals, we have setup, journal names, inventory. Let me write down inventory journals. Inventory management, setup, journals, inventory. Okay, here if I click on new, I'm just creating MJ, movement journal. So here from the drop down it is movement journal. Okay, number sequence it is not asking separately, whereas finance journal it is different. This is inventory journal, movement journal was created. So then if it is available, then you can create movement journals, inventory management, journal entries, in journal entries, items, movement journal. You know this already, movement journal. For logistics people, you are already very much clear. If you click on new, then movement journal name will be available. Got it? And you can proceed. You can proceed to create the numbers. Understood? So movement journal you need to create in the same manner. Inventory adjustment journal, like this. Transfer journal, next BOM journal, next. So inventory like movement journal, inventory adjustment journal, transfer journal, BOM journal. Next counting journal, next tag counting journal, next ownership change journal. Okay, so here in this 5, movement journal, inventory adjustment journal, transfer journal, bill of material BOM journal, inventory ownership change journal, counting journal, and tag counting journal. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 7 journals created. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 journals created. And 2 more journals are there. Look at this one. Along with this one, there are 2 more journals. One is project journal, one is fixed asset journal. Project journal is linked to project management and accounting. It is not linked relevant to you. But whenever you are creating a project management accounting, that is linked to that project accounting journal. And fixed asset journal is finance team you are going to learn for fixed asset module. For the fixed asset module, you are going to create. Remaining 2, these 2, one is project accounting, another one is fixed asset journal. Okay, those 2 are not relevant to T&L, but it is finance, but it is available in T&L. Got it? Any questions in this area? Okay, while posting this journal, movement journal or inventory adjustment journal, look at this one. I'm creating one transaction and I'm posting. Then I will get errors, and let me show you what is the impact of this one. Let me go inside. Now if I'm clicking on new, we have created 1001 item is mapped properly. Remaining are created but not done properly. Now opening stock I'm entering. This movement journal means opening stock. Suppose 125 entering. The cost price is $50. Now offset account is 140100 or 140200. I'm mapping. Now if I'm posting, it will throw error messages. The site and warehouse, I need to map it. Okay, first time if I want site and warehouse to be displayed here, give me a second, it's saving. Okay, here if I want like storage dimension group, tracking dimension group should be displayed here. Then you can click on display dimensions. This display dimensions button will be available wherever item is there. Wherever item is there, it will be available. Now I'm enabling this site and warehouse, save setup, click OK. Then it will show you wherever it is there. Like here it will show you. Okay, next time onwards, no need to go downside. You can enter here only. Now I'm posting. Now I'm getting error message. I'm going to get error message. Click OK. Look at the error message. Okay, journal posting, stop. So what is the error message? The first one is 140200 is not allowed manual entry. This is finance related. Next one is, what is this?
Setup of ledger account for inventory receipt is not specified.
So inventory receipt account is not mapped properly. That's what it is telling. Okay, let me go to this one. So we know like the postings where it is available, inventory management, setup, posting. You know this one. Inventory related setups should be mapped. So inventory receipt is not mapped. That's what it is throwing error message. So inventory receipt 140200 I'm mapping. Okay, this second option, whatever it is throwing error message, I have attempted. The first one is 140200 is not allowed for manual entry. What is this means? Let me take duplicate. This is for finance. Let me go to main accounts. So general ledger, ledger setup, ledger. In this chart of accounts are shared. And if you go here, if you click on any ledger account, you will find 140200. So otherwise, if you want to open main accounts rather than this one, I went to ledger account and then I have clicked on inside chart of accounts and main accounts. Otherwise, you can go to main accounts, chart of accounts, main accounts. You can go directly. It will open this form. Both are same. Okay. Now 140200 it is not allowing. What is that means? It is one of the important point for you. 140200. This is one of the most important point. Do not allow manual entry. So we should not select directly this ledger account. So all summary accounts means ledger, subledger you have learned. These accounts, whenever you are posting vendor posting profile, these accounts and whatever you are mapping here in the posting profiles, whatever you are mapping, these accounts are always, all these accounts, sales order accounts, purchase order accounts, whatever the accounts are there, these all accounts are suggested to map this do not allow manual entry. The reason behind, if it is any transaction posted here, it should be posted through customers here. Suppose I have entered 500 here and I have entered 300 here and I have entered 500 here, 500 here. Then it will post to this account, through this one it will post to this account. Suppose if I have entered any transaction here, can I know like for which customer it was posted? Is it possible? Is it possible to understand for which customer it was posted? If I post directly main account,
No.
it is impossible. Am I right? So that is the reason it is better to, as a best practices, you should map like do not allow manual entry checkbox. This is a best practice. Okay. So it is a best practice like you should not allow manual entry for summary accounts. These are called summary accounts. Whatever the accounts are there, these are summary accounts. So customer summary account, vendor summary account, this is inventory summary accounts, inventory accounts. Okay, all these accounts should not allow. That is the reason it is throwing error message, do not allow manual entry. Okay, maybe in the very first day we are entering opening balances, or we will map, as I told you, opening balance accounts, like we need to map some other account like 99901 something. If you map it, that will be great, that will be good always. Okay, so 9 series will map it usually rather than account. Let me map. Error account is there, but it is not that one. Okay, for temporarily I'm mapping some account, but usually the best practice is opening balance differences account will be created. That account we need to map it. Okay, so temporarily I'm mapping one account. Something I have mapped. Now it will allow you to post, but it should be opening balances account. So finance team, you need to create opening balances for customers, opening balance for vendors, opening balance for item. You need to create. If you remember, I have explained this one in opening balances. So if you remember here, for all summary accounts, okay, so you are don't map this one and map this customer accounts I told you, and in the last I told you opening balance differences, you need to create one account and you need to map it, the differences. Remember, opening balances differences. So that account you need to map it. Okay, of course it is too early for your mindset to understand all these things. It is experienced people only can understand. At least if you have 4-5 years experience, then you will understand. But if it is any juniors or any, I mean to say your seniors are suffering this one, then you can recollect this one and you can try to understand. Okay, fine. Let me go back now. So we have posted inventory movement journal. Now let me post inventory adjustment journal. Inventory adjustment journal I'm posting. Okay, we have created inventory adjustment journal already. So click OK. Now I'm entering some positive quantity. 2 items found. 13001. We found 2 items. We are doing some adjustment for 2 quantity and $50. Now I'm entering. Now I'm posting. Now once again I will get error message. Okay, site and warehouse is mandatory. So let me map site and warehouse and let me post now. I'm getting another error message. Look at this one error message. Can anyone read what is the error message?
Inventory expenditure profit is not specified.
Inventory expenditure profit. So we have mapped this one earlier. Now inventory expenditure profit I need to map. This is cost of goods. Usually it will be 5 series. It will be 5 series. So I'm mapping one account. Now if I'm trying to post, it will allow me to post. Without any errors, it will be posted. Now it was posted. Now I'm creating new one. Inventory adjustment journal. Click OK. Now if you click on new, I'm entering the same 13001. Now -3 I'm entering. Adjustment. Earlier we have entered positive. Now I'm entering negative. So negative cost price it is not allowing. So we need to enter the cost price or we'll map it. Okay, let me proceed. Usually cost price, if you want to enter the cost price, where we can enter, this is not allowing to enter cost price now. I want to bring cost price here. So where we can enter the cost price of the item cost price.
On the item.
Guide me where I have to go.
Release product.
So product information management, products, release products. Okay, I came here. Then where I need to enter the cost price. Is it possible or it will be available or what exactly? How many places cost price can be, you can view? This I have discussed already. I do remember, I have explained.
Yes, sir, we can see the cost price firstly on on-hand inventory.
Okay. where we can go to, I can click on this one, manage inventory.
Manage inventory, on-hand inventory.
Okay. On-hand inventory, I clicked on this plastic chair. Okay, now cost price is showing some 11.98. Fine, but I cannot enter, like, but it is not coming here. So where I can enter? Yeah, this is correct. This is calculated cost price. Calculated cost price, it is not capturing. Then where we can enter the cost price?
Manage cost.
Exactly. Manage cost here. Manage cost fast tab. Manage cost fast tab. So if you go to manage cost fast tab, here you can enter the cost price. Give me a second, it is loading now. It is clicking on editing. So here I'm entering, suppose $40. I entered $40. Now, if you go to inventory adjustment and if you enter -3 once again, give me a second. Okay, let me delete this line and let me recreate, because while creating this transaction at that time it is not there. So I need to click on new and select 10001 -3. Automatically the cost price is coming. So let me map site and warehouse. Now I'm posting. So if you are posting, then once again I'm getting error messages. Look at the error messages. Can anyone read these messages?
Inventory expenditure loss.
Inventory expenditure loss is not exist. Another one,
Inventory issue.
inventory issue. So here inventory issue 140200 and loss, it is inventory expenditure loss. Usually it is cost of goods 5 series. You need to map it. Then if you are posting, then without any errors it will be posted. Click OK. Okay, now if you go to postings, the meaning, you need to map these 4 accounts: inventory receipt, inventory issue. Inventory receipt and inventory issue is inventory accounts, and inventory expenditure loss, inventory expenditure profit, these are cost of goods accounts. You need to map these 4 accounts. Understood? Any doubt in this? It is must for all inventory transactions. For all inventory transactions. For all inventory transactions, these 4 accounts should be mapped. Inventory issue, inventory receipt. So inventory issue and inventory expenditure, these two one set, and inventory receipt and inventory expenditure profit, these two are one set. These 4 accounts should be mapped. And this inter-unit payable, inter-unit receivable, these two are linked for transfer order. For transfer order, you can map this account. This is not mandatory, but in case whenever you are getting error messages related to inter-unit transfer order. So let me show you USMF. Just I'm showing you in USMF. Look at this one, inventory accounts. So inventory issue, we need to map. Inventory expenditure, these two are one set. Inventory receipt, inventory expenditure profit. This inter-unit payable and inter-unit receivable, okay, these two are, if you are using transfer order, not transfer journal. So here transfer journal is there. Transfer journal is also linked to this accounts only, plus or minus. But these two are inter-unit payable, inter-unit receivable, these two are transfer order. I have explained one of the topic, transfer order. You are familiar, very much familiar. If you remember, order. Okay, transfer order is linked to this area. Got it? Any confusion? Let me go back to our APL. So internet payable, internet receivable. This is inter 2 3, sorry. 231,500. Internet payable, internet receivable. It is 1 3 series. Receivable means 1 3 series. These two are used in the transfer order. Clear? Any doubts in this area? Journals related postings. This is the only journal. So inventory journals for logistics team and for finance team, financial journals, where it is available means general ledger, journal names, journal setup and journal names. Okay, where it is available, let me show you. If it is finance, general ledger module, collapse all, journal setup, journal names. You are going to learn next week, almost 1 week you are going to learn about these journals, almost 1 week. Okay, you are going to learn in depth about journal names. This is financial journals. It is a big subject. Next week you are going to learn, or tomorrow or day after tomorrow, based on the possibility. It will be separated because I cannot explain to logistics people because it is a big subject. It is a big subject you are going to learn. Any questions till now? Anyone? Any questions till now? Okay, I hope it is clear. Fine. One more topic we need to understand: matching policies. So matching policies I have discussed but not clearly shown. I can show you from USMF or APL company also. Both companies fine, no issues. Let us continue on APL only. Even in USMF also it is working fine, because like I have not mapped earlier. That is the reason. I mean to say, accounts payable parameters setups I have not done very first. That is the reason it is not showing earlier. Even if you want, I can show you from AP side, USMF and APL. Both I will show you. Okay. First, let me show you from APL, this company. Okay, invoice validation. Okay, let me enable this one. Okay, so suppose 1% I'm mapping, and here three-way matching is there. Three-way matching also fine, two-way matching also fine, no issues. Let me keep this one three-way matching, and here I'm mapping the percentage or amount 1%, and here I'm enabling this 5%. Suppose I'm enabling and I'm mapping 5%. Okay, I have enabled, and let me map error required approval. I have mapped required approval, and I told you like price matching is available here. Policy setup, not this one. Policy setup, invoice matchings setup. Price tolerances is available in AX 2009. I have discussed already. So it is available 0. Let me map 1%. 1% have mapped. Now let me create one purchase order and let me show you the entire impact. I will show you in USMF as well. Okay. Let me go to accounts payable module. Purchase orders. All purchase orders are procurement and sourcing. Purchase orders, all purchase orders. Okay, let me create a purchase order quickly. I'm creating a new purchase order. Selecting the vendor. Let me select the vendor. So what are the topics you have learned? Every topic you need to practice in the new company. Every topic. I may have shown you like a few topics, some topics I may not shown once again in the new company. You need to practice in the new company, because now you are familiar with the new company. You need to do it in the new company. Fine. I'm selecting 10001. Suppose 20 quantity, and we have entered the price. Let me enter the price $50. Okay. So now I'm doing confirmation. Suppose I will do like $55, and I will give discount $5. 55 into 20, but 55, $5 I have discount. So 55 minus 5, 50, and 50 multiplied with 20, it is 1000. So I'm doing confirmation. So this is price matching. This is price total matching. So here price tolerances, whatever it is there, this is price matching. That's what here. But this net amount means it is in, let me take duplicate. Accounts payable module, parameters, this purchase price total tolerance means net amount. Okay, so let me do product receipt. I'm doing product receipt. So I'm doing product receipt. I'm entering product receipt number, the date. Click OK. And generating invoice, generate area invoice button. Now instead of $55, look at this one. First I will update mass status. There will not be any issue if you are updating mass status without changing price. If I update, suppose I have entered, it is same. Now I am clicking on update mass status, it is passed. Okay, now scroll down. If you verify, everything is passed because there is no change. Okay, suppose if I'm changing to $56, so immediately it was failed. Update mass status, it will be failed overall. So here, if you go to review line matching details, it will show you each and every failed, passed. I'm sorry. So the unit price, invoice time 56, purchase at a time 55, failed. 1000, this is 1000 at the time of purchase order, at the time of invoice 1020, it is net change is 51, it is 50 only allowed, means it will not allow the price, it was failed $20. Okay, because 1% only it will allow. Quantity, it is passed. Quantity, because we have not changed any quantity. Invoice totals, it was failed. And you can click on here invoice total matching policies details, and it will show you how much percentage will be allowed. Here it is 2%, but allowed percentage is 1, so 2% it was failed. And if it is any charges matching, it will show you charges. So as of now, charges matching is not there because we have not entered any charges at header level. Purchase order level we have not now. Understood? Now I will enter only 50 paisa extra, 55.5. Then what is going on? It is passed. update mass status passed. Everything is passed. If you verify matching details, it is passed. So if it is passed, we can post. So purchase at a time $55, but you have entered 55.5. But this is 1% only. For 1000, 10 change. For 1000, 1% means 10. It is allowing. So quantity passed and invoice totals passed. You can see this one. 1%. The variation also 1%. Good, passed. Anyhow, charges matching. I have not mapped anything charges. Fine. Suppose if I entered 55.51, then if I verify it is not performed, only 1 paisa, 51.51 paisa I have mapped, then it will be failed. So update mass status, it will be failed. The reason behind, if you go to matching details, only 1% it will allow, but it is 1.1%. It was. So it was failed, the price. And here up to $10 only it will allow. 1000 total amount is 1000. 1% means $10 only it will allow, but it is 10.2. So it is failed. This is price matchings. Net amount means this is net amount, you know already. Net amount 1000 I have entered in the purchase order. It is purchase order, it is showing net amount 1000, but net amount now here it is 1000, 10.20. So unit price failed. These three are failed. In invoice total is also failed. The total will be failed. Understood? Any questions in this area? If you want, I will show you in the purchase order from USMF also. It is working fine now. Actually, at that time, whenever I'm creating a purchase order, I have modified the setups here. So that is the reason it is not showing in the earlier scenario. It is working fine. Clear? Any doubt? Now it is failed. So what is the procedure? How to post it? If you are trying to post, it will, if it is failed status, it will not allow to post. But I need to post. So there are two options. There are two options. One is if you have approval through workflows. Through workflows, if you have approval, your manager need to approve. Even though it is failed, if your manager is approving using accounts payable workflows, we can create one invoice workflow, and using workflow, if you have taken approval from your manager, then you can proceed, because if your manager is approved, you can proceed, no issues. If in case you are not going to use workflow at all, you are not using workflows, then you can take approval through email. Am I right? You can send an email to your manager, because workflow is not there. You can ask, you can send an email to your manager, so and so purchase order, this is the problem, and can I proceed with the posting? Then he approved, like through email he has approved. Then what you have to do? Then you can go to matching details. This is business people responsibility. Okay, they can go to approval, and you can make it approved. Your name is coming, this is your name, and I have taken approval using email, through email. If you want, you can attach the email also. You can attach here, suppose, if you want really. Okay, so approve posting matching discrepancies, then it will allow you to post. Even that is failed, we have enabled this workflow and it will allow you to post. Understood? Any questions in this one? Three-way matching policies. Matching policies. You can post. Even though it is failed, it will allow you because you have taken approval, that approval checkbox enabled. If it is workflow is there, it is better to take workflow approval, your manager workflow approval. That will be strong evidence for you. It's not an issue for you. Okay, this is three-way matching policy or matching policies. Now it was posted. If it is not enabled that approval checkbox, it will not be, it will throw error message. So purchase order totals you can see here, it is 1000, but we have posted 1020, 1020 point something, so it is 1000. But if you verify the invoice total, it is 1010.2, 1010.2. Okay, the same thing it is working in USMF also, no issues. If you want, I will show you in USMF company quickly. Last time it is actually like in the parameters have not done properly. So let me show you USMF. So invoice validations. We have enabled 1%, 1%. Here it is 5% something. Let me create USMF purchase order. Then we'll try to understand about charges. We'll try to understand about charges. Click on new purchase order. Click on new. Select the vendor. Any vendor is fine. Select site and warehouse. Click OK. Select item. I'm entering 20 quantity, the same price. Okay, let me map $5, $55 and $5 discount. Just I'm showing you so that line amount is different, price is different, line amount is different. Let me do a confirmation. Then receive tab, product receipt. So I'm entering product receipt number, date, click OK. Let me do invoice now. Generate invoice button. So now at this point, if you click on update mass status, it will be passed. Okay, let me show you here why it is not showing once again. Up.
Two-way matching.
But two-way matching also should work. Even two-way matching also, at least it should work for this not performed. Price matching, it should show. Let me map three-way matching. This only three-way matching is working, then it's a bug. Let me map update mass status. Last time I did it and it was working fine. Now it will not show because I have changed this parameter setups. Now it will not work, but it is working earlier. Give me a minute. Let me close, or that I need to delete this file. It is closing. Yeah. Let me go to pending invoice. Let me delete. Because I have verified for few purchase orders, it is working fine. It should not show like not performed. Give me a minute. So the main difference between two-way and three-way matching is, so two-way matching means it will not verify quantity, but three-way matching it will verify quantity also. That's it. Price, total price, it should work for three-way matching also, for two-way matching. For three-way matching, extra this will be verified. For two-way matching, this will be verified. These two. So I have posted some transactions and it is showing clearly. But let me try. Otherwise, give me a minute. So refresh. Should be removed. Okay. Let me click on invoice. It should execute two-way matching and three-way matching, both. Because if it is a two-way matching, it will be verified price and price, all those things. Only price is related. If it is a three-way matching, it will show for quantity as well. That's it. That is the major difference between these two. So not performed. Update mass status. I'm expecting price should be mapped. This pass. Let me verify 66. Update mass status. Failed. Okay. But why it is not showing this failed? It should not show like this. Okay. I don't know why it is not showing here. Earlier I have shown, I have verified it is working fine. Invoice matching policy, price tolerances, 1%, fine. And then invoice total tolerances. Okay, this is 1005. Charges tolerances. I don't know why it is not showing properly. Okay, fine. Sometimes if it is not reflecting properly, then maybe some, not sure, but what it is going on, it should match these details also. If it is failed here, then if you go to match details, prices also it should show failed, but it should not show not performed. It is showing not performed, okay, no problem, but it should be failed here. This amount should be failed. Accounts payable parameters. Required approval, it is correct. And a three-way matching. Actually, by default, it is there like greater than tolerance. This is by default standard, it will show. Even both for greater than or lesser than, it should show. This is the actual setup. I mean to say by default it will come. But even though for greater than or higher, lower than, I mean to say higher or lower, both cases it should show. Let me save this file. Okay, let me go to APL. Let me verify the default setups. Maybe some bugs are there, maybe. So it is by default, it is higher only, it will show you greater than, require approval, greater than, higher than, greater than, greater than, greater than. But even for lower than also it should work. Maybe it was not verified properly for lower than. Okay, let me map. Require approval greater than, greater than, greater than, greater than, greater than. Okay. Let me verify now. I will spend one more 5 minutes time, and then if it is not working, we'll leave it, because this is, we understood the concept. Okay, we'll proceed, but let me try one more time. Delete. Because I have verified after offline, like after over the session, like after completing the session, I have verified it is working fine. Let me do quickly one more transaction rather than this one because we did some setup changes. Let me do confirmation. Let me do product receipt. Generate area is product receipt button. So now let me do invoice, generate area page, invoice button. Okay, now update mass status. Let me verify. It should be passed. We have failed. Why? I have not done anything. Product receipt. We have done product receipt quantity. Am I right? Okay, update mass status. Update match product receipts. Now it is working. Click OK. Then it will be passed. It is passed. Oh, order quantity is there. I want, it should not be order quantity, it should be product receipt quantity. Even for order quantity also it will be passed. Product receipt quantity. This is also fine, but this will not impact heavily. So now the downside it is showing properly. So now update mass status. Even for two-way matching also it will show. Okay, now it will be passed. The same, it is working now. It is passed. And if you verify, all are passed because we have enabled three-way matching. Okay, if you change it to 0.5 also, 55.5, it will be passed. Okay, if you enter 55.51, extra 1 paisa, then if you click on update mass status, it will be failed. Failed. Okay, in this, the difference between three-way matching and two-way matching is three-way matching means quantity also will be verified, whereas two-way matching means quantity will not be verified. That's it. Okay, so maybe this here higher than lower than, in this scenario it may be failed somewhere else, maybe in bug available in like greater than tolerance, greater than or less than also it is there. I have mapped earlier. One of our colleague is asking like, is it works for lower than also, lower price. So maybe some bug is there. Usually any client, they will verify if it is a higher price. If it is a lesser price, they will take it silently without any issues. Agree? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
So maybe in the lesser price, greater than or less than, at that time, maybe some bugs are there. Okay. So usually the verification will be done for higher level. Of course, lower level also it will be verified, but maybe it is some bugs are there. That is the reason it is failing. If it is a lesser than, if it is higher than, it is working perfectly. Okay, I hope it is clear now. So the same procedure, if you want failed scenario also, if you want to post it, you need to take approval from your manager through email or directly workflows. Either one you can do it. Usually the best practice is through workflows, but sometimes workflows may not be, I mean to say, workflows may not be enabled for this company. then in that case you need to take approval through email and you can proceed with the process. Okay, fine. So next topic, one more important topic. Let me open notepad. One more important topic. Charges. Charges is the most important topic. One more topic. Of course, this is a part of finance, to be frankly. It is a pure finance, but it will impact logistics, cost price. So that is the reason both finance team and the T&L team should know about the cost price. This one. Suppose take the example 10 quantity at the rate of 100 or 1000, it is 10,000. Okay. Next one is 20 quantity at the rate of $50, it is 1,000. We are purchasing these two items. Now transportation charges, $110 it is there. Now $100 is the transportation charges. Can I apply $55 here and $55 here? Can I do?
No.
It is not good. Am I right? This is not good. Then I'm applying $100 here, $10 here. Is it fine?
Yes.
So this is proportionate calculation. How it is coming like this? How it is calculation?
Based on the weighted average.
Proportionate ratio. So the total amount is it is 1,100. Sorry, 10,000, 11,000. The amount is 11,000. Now charges. It is 110. And total amount is, this is the invoice received from the vendors. 11,110 is the total amount. Okay, so purchase price is 1,000 for first item A, and this item is $50. Now cost price. So I want to distribute this 110 to this area. So total amount is 11,000. For 11,000, the charges are 110. For 10,000 item, what is the charges? Understood the logic? Total amount is 11,000. For 11,000, total charges are, transportation charges are 110. For 10,000, what is the amount? So in your 8th, 9th standard, it will be calculated. Opposite entries multiplication. Divided by the amount total. This one. If you calculate, this will be $1,000. The same logic for 11,000 it is 110. For $1,000, what is the amount? Sorry, this is 100. If you want, you can calculate. Understood? Calculation part. Any questions in this one? This is mathematics you have learned in 9th standard, 10th standard. total amount divided by total amount multiply with the total, this one. So for total amount this much, this is the charges, and for 10,000 what is the charges? This is total material cost, total transportation charges. For this one, what is the amount? For this amount, what is the amount? It is 110. This is called proportionate calculation. Proportionate calculation. This is not a complex. This is during 8th, 9th, 10th standard. Work permit or work time calculations or something calculations. This proportionate calculation will be learned in 9th, 10th standards. Okay, whether you need to do it, all these things not required. System will do it. You need to understand. That's it. You need to understand this concept. That's it. System will take care about all these things. Okay, let me go back. So if you want, I will create in the APL company. Let me do in APL company. In our new company, we'll do it. Any company you can do it. Let me do it in APL, so that you will get confident on new company. Like in the APL company, we'll try to do it. In USMF also you can do it. In APL, we'll try. Okay, so the first one is you need to create charges. Accounts payable module. Is it changed this company? So let me create charges, accounts payable, charge setup, charge codes. So you need to create charges. Suppose freight. Okay, here I'm mapping item and vendor. Item and vendor. Okay, we have mapped. Now I'm creating purchase order. Let me quickly create a purchase order and let me show you. I'm creating a new purchase order in APL company. Let me select the vendor from the drop down. Any vendor is fine. And let me select site and warehouse. Oh, we need to create item. Item is not there. Only one item is available. So let me do quickly one item. There is only one minus point. In USMF, we have lot of items, but whereas in APL company, we don't have much data. Only one item it was created. Right. So let me make it quickly. Second item as well. So for this 1001, let me create quickly item related setups. Okay, click on edit. You know the mappings, item group, item model group, inventory unit, purchase unit, sales unit, all these things we need to map. First, let me map item model group. We have created one item model group. Let me go to product tab. Let me map storage dimension group, tracking dimension group. Site and warehouse. Let me map tracking dimensional group. Click OK. Scroll down, and the item group also should be mapped. So this is in manage cost item group. You need to map it. For time being, I'm mapping same like I think furniture we have mapped. Anything is fine, no issues. The setups are related to this one. It was already mapped. So let me click on validate. All the setups related to this item we have done. Let me verify whether these fields are mapped or not. Fine. Now I'm creating a purchase order quickly. Item 1001 or 1000 or 1001. So this one. Ten quantity at the rate of 1000. Another one more line. So this one you know already. Otherwise it will keep on showing you warning message. I'm making no check so that it will not show further more warning messages. I'm clicking on add line. So 10001 20 quantity at the rate of $50. Fine. Now it is 10,000 plus 1,000, total 11,000. If you verify the totals, it is 11,000. Okay, total amount is 11,000. Now I'm entering charges. Maintain charges. The freight charges I'm entering. The freight charges $110. Now, after entering this one, if I'm doing confirmation, it is throwing error message. Look at the error message. So I'm getting error message. If you look at this one, if you go to message details, confirmation is failed. The reason behind it is charges have not been allocated. You are not informing to the system you have entered total charges. First line, what is the charges? Second line, what is the charges? You have not confirmed. That's what it is, error message it is coming. Okay, so then what I have to do? I need to click on allocate charges. I need to click on allocate charges. Now, based on net amount, allocate charges. Now, if you go to the second line, the first line, it is if you verify financials, maintain charges, it will show you $100. And for the second line, it is $10. Financials, charges, maintain charges, it is showing $10. And if you verify the header level charges, it will be blank. In the header level, there is no charges, it's blank. It's blank. Okay, so line level, header level, it was mapped. Okay, if you suppose I'm removing these charges, now if you do confirmation, it will allow you to do the confirmation because you have distributed the charges to line level. Okay, now it is confirming. Suppose I'm deleting these charges. I'm deleting the charges. Give me a second, it is deleting. The second line also I'm deleting the charges. Because don't expect like only one line, two lines will be there. It will be maybe 20 lines, 30 lines will be there in real-time scenario. Then you cannot enter one by one the total amount distribution of the charges. Entering manually one by one is a hectic job. A header level you will map and automatically it will be distributed. Okay, fine. Give me a minute. Maintain charges. I'm deleting. Now I will enter once again maintain charges and I will show you different method of calculation. Click on maintain charges. Now I'm entering freight charges. Same $110. Okay, $110. Now I'm applying another method, allocation of charges. If you want equally, you can select per line. You can select per line, allocate charges, allocate all. Then if you verify, it is $55 will be posted for first line, second line $55. Look at this one. First, second line $55 for second line. For first line also $55. Give me a minute. It's loading. Understood? Just give me 1 minute. I'll be back in 1 minute, please. Okay, I'm back. So freight charges allocation of the charges has different options. Let me delete this one also. For the first line I have deleted. For the second line also I'm deleting. Maintain charges. So I have deleted for both lines. I'm entering only same 110 charges, 110 maintain charges 110. I'm entering the same charges. Now I can allocate another method. We have learned one is net amount, another one is per line, and based on the quantity also we can do it. Based on the quantity means, can anyone guess how it will be based on the quantity? Quantity.
Divide by
Yeah.
quantity.
So can you give me the formula? Total quantity 30. It is 110. For first line 10 quantity, what is the amount? Agree? 10 multiply with 110 divided by 30. The same logic for the second line, 20 quantity. So for 20 multiply with this one. So let me do the calculation. So 10 multiply with 110 divided by 30. So the first line will be 36.67 and second line 20 multiply with 110 divided by 30. 73.33. This is the expected. Second line has more amount because second line has more quantity. So let us understand this one. First line, sorry, financials. Charges, maintain charges. First line is 36.67. Actually, it is 36.666666. That is 36.67. The second line is 73.33. Understood? But this is not a best practice. Based on the client requirement, you can use it. The best practice is net amount always. The best practice is net amount. I'm deleting all this second line, first line. Once again, understood the allocation charges? Okay, now I'm entering the first setup. That is the best practice always. $110 should be distributed between the items based on the amount. Based on the amount only, the best practice always. Okay, regarding these charges, regarding these charges, whatever it is there, it is not sufficient. So Microsoft has incorporated one module called landed cost. One module called landed cost is available in the recent, like I mean to say, in 10.0.16 or 17. Landed cost is one more module is introduced. Whatever it is available here, this is not fulfilling the complete process to fulfill these charges. So one more module Microsoft has introduced in 10.0.16. It will show you, it was there, landed cost module. One module I'm telling you. Okay, fine. So now if you verify the charges, it is header level. The first line will be $100 and second line will be $10. $100 and $10. Okay, now if you verify the totals, it is 1,000, 10,000 plus 1,000 plus 110. It is total $11,110 is the total amount. Okay, so I'm proceeding with the confirmation. And I'm doing product receipt. Receive tab, generate area page, product receipt. Click OK. And now invoicing, generate area page, invoice button. Update my status, it is passed because we have not changed anything. Okay, charges also it was passed because there is no deviations. And if you verify the totals, you can see the totals. It is 1,000, 11,000 plus 110, it is 11,110, and it will be posted. So if you verify the voucher, it will be posted properly. Now the question is one small doubt. This is 10,000 plus 1,000, 11,000 is this material cost. Material cost, this is material vendor. Material vendor is 1001. It is suppose ACME Limited. Office supplies. Something company. Okay. Now truck, the transportation, truck company is, it is 1,005 and this is Navata Transport or Agrawal Transports. Understood? Our company is APT. Our company is APT Limited, APL company. Now the material cost is given by material, this one. This Agrawal Transports is providing by $110. This is $110. I will receive later. 11,000 I am receiving. I need to pay 11,000 to this office supplies 1001. $110 I need to pay Agrawal Transports. So in the system, we don't have another vendor to map it. In the same purchase order, you cannot select multiple vendors. Understood? Understood the limitation?
Yes, sir.
Just give me a second. Give me. So this is a product limitation. To accommodate this one, landed cost module is introduced now. There are many things inside, but here current design it will not support. Then what is the solution for this current design? Because currently in this system we don't have. Then we have only one solution. We can create transport charges. You can select item. You can select ledger account. This is hectic job. So give me a second. Order freight, got it. And map the freight charges. Is a ledger account. Understood? This is a product limitation. So we are posting to the, instead of vendor account, we are posting to this ledger account. So that after the invoice received, then you are nullifying this account to the vendor account. Invoice journal you need to post. So what you are doing, instead of this one, you are posting to this account, temporary account. Once the invoice copy is received, you can update vendor account data to vendor account, this expenses account data to vendor account credit. Once the invoice is received, this is a product limitation. Got it? If you want, let me show you quickly this transaction. So this is a workaround step, not direct solution. Let me select this Raghavendra Automobiles is the material vendor. Now if you verify the here the charges, it will show you we are in APL only. It will show you the landed cost, like I mean to say transactions. If you verify, it will show you 100 plus, I mean to say $50 plus 50 multiply with the 20 to 1000 plus $10. Look at this one. Item number 1000. Item number 1000. It is 10,100. Okay. So the cost price is, it will update like this divided by 10 means it is $1,010. So if I go to item 1001, I mean to say 13001. Let me go to 13001. It will update clearly properly. So if you select this one, charges, it is 20 quantity, multiply with 100, multiply with 50,000 plus $10. It will show you. Got it? Okay, I hope it is clear. Okay, now I'm entering 1001, $20, sorry, 20 quantity at the rate of 50. One more line, 1000, 1001, it is 10 quantity at the rate of 1000. Updating. Now I'm entering the charges. So same transportation charges I will enter now. I'm entering transportation charges. Same 110 I'm entering. Now close. This is purely finance, to be frankly. Okay. Now let me allocate charges. It is must. Suppose you have not allocated, it will throw error message. Let me cancel first. Let me show you the warning message. If I'm confirming, it is throwing error message. It will not allow because you have mapped item and charges. It is throwing error message. You know this one, because we need to allocate the charges. Okay, fine. Now let me do this one. Allocate charges based on the net amount only. I will do it. That is a best practice always. Net amount, based on the net amount only I'm doing calculation. Allocate charges. Now you can do the confirmation, and if you verify the totals, it will show you only 11,000. It will not show 110. Look at this one. If you verify the purchase order, it is showing totals 11,000 only. It will show 110. Why it is not showing? Why 110 is not showing? Anyone? For this vendor, we are paying only material cost, am I right? Agree with me? Are you able to follow me? Yes or no, please?
Yes, sir.
So for material cost, we need to pay material cost to the material vendor, am I right?
Yes, sir.
So we are going to pay 11,000 to this vendor, 110 to this vendor, am I right? Transportation charges. So this vendor, instead of vendor, we are posting to the ledger account now. We are not posting to the ledger vendor account. It is a product limitation in till now. Now I am doing invoice, generate area invoice button. Meanwhile, let me open this transfer journal. Like subledger journal entry is not a transfer checkbox. Like I need to transfer this one.
Sir, one question.
Yeah.
What if we are returning the item like we are using purchase type as a return order, and we are returning that. And then in that case, who is going to bear the transportation cost or freight cost?
So if you select like at the time of purchase returns, if you select purchase order against
Mhm.
purchase order, it will come once again the charges there, the returns.
Sir, your
Okay.
voice is breaking. Can you please
So
repeat it again?
yeah. So while doing the return, you can do like if you select if you select purchase order, it will show you directly like return also. It will be updated the charges also. That is your wish, how you want. Usually we'll do the return charges in the transportation charges also. We'll do the reversal. Okay, you can do reversal process for charges also.
Okay, okay, got you.
Okay, now update mass status. It should be passed. Now post. So that is purchase returns we have discussed in T&L. Whoever is learn T&L, those guys can try this scenario, purchase returns and sales returns. In the new company, you need to create, you need to try for T&L people, purchase returns, sales returns in your company. Fine. Now, if you verify the voucher, look at this one. If you verify the journals invoices and voucher, it will post to the transportation charges will be posted to the ledger account. It is the transportation charges 110. It was posted to this account. Understood? Then what you have to do? You need to create one invoice journal. Whenever you have received vendor invoice from the third party vendor, you can go to invoice journal and you need to create one journal, invoice journal, by debiting to this account. This is 601 200 something is there, 601 500 or something. 1 minute, let me verify what is the account it was posted. 601 200, am I right? 600 120, sorry, 600 120, it was created, am I right? And vendor account, it is posted to 11,000. Now in the invoice journal, you need to enter like a 1005 vendor account, whatever it is there. Okay, Agrawal Transports. We need to enter credit 110, and this account we need to post debit. Understood? During purchase order invoice, freight like transportation charges posted to 100 credit. Am I right? Now during invoice journal, you need to post transportation charges 110 debit and Agrawal invoice vendor account. This is invoice journal you need to post. Got it? Whenever you have received invoice copy from the transportation. So the problem is reconciliation is a big exercise. This is 110, sorry. It is a big exercise. If it is 1-to-1, it is fine. It is so many invoices we are getting, and it should be nullified with 0. Agree? Are you able to follow me?
Yes, sir.
So this is purely finance, to be frankly, of course not for T&L. This is finance. This is a product limitation. To accommodate this one, landed cost module is a big module, very few function. It is available in the latest versions. Okay, with this one I'm dividing batches, T&L 6 to 7 and finance 7 to 8. Okay, I'm separating from tomorrow onwards. T&L is 6 to 7 and 7 to 8 finance. Separate links will be shared with you. Whoever is T&L people, you can join for T&L 6 to 7. Then 7 to 8, whoever is for finance, people can join at 7 o'clock. Okay, so I will give you a high level picture about this landed cost module tomorrow for finance. Okay, just high level picture only. It is actually part of, I mean to say, this will be in detailed, can be discussed in advanced warehouse management, transportation management, and landed cost. There is a few function. Okay, high level picture I will give you tomorrow. Okay, fine. Any more questions, please? Anyone quick questions? If nothing, then we can wind up the session for today. We'll connect once again tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. IST for T&L, 7 a.m. IST for finance. Okay, see you all. Bye-bye.